Hello everyone. Through this video, I, Preeti Joshi, would like to present technical seminar on topic Design and Implementation of Hospital Reservation System using Android application, and contains our introduction, objective, benefits to the organization, why Android, system design and architecture, implementation, and reference. Introduction. In this modern age, technology has been moved to an advanced sector where people are getting dependent on their mobile phones for their daily activities or movement. Mobile communication technology has been developing rapidly, where it can be used on any sector, likewise in education, transport, food, and hospital, etc. There are many sectors where mobile technology has been developing. My topic is based on using Android application in health sector. The advantage of the mobile web can save the precise time of patient and decrease the distance gap between doctors and patients. In this platform, web services and database technologies are all gradually maturing so that we can develop a doctor-patient interaction system on Android platform to meet the needs of the patient and provide doctors more convenient means of communication with patients. Appointment process is known to be one of the difficult tasks to handle in many organizations and institutions, especially in the health sector. It is a task which requires significant time and staff resource to properly manage. If appointment tasks are not managed well in organizations, it could lead to the loss of customers or clients. But if managed properly, it leads to the satisfaction of customers and clients and increased productivity in that specific organization. It is often alarming and disturbing to see patients who intend to visit hospitals for medical care are asked to join long queues before they are able to see a doctor for health care. Sometimes a patient might be having less threatening health issue which does not consume much time, but instead he or she is constrained at the hospital. All these unfortunate events cause patients to be dissatisfied when they visit hospital. A report in the USA states a patient has an average waiting time of 24 minutes. The report shows how satisfaction declines as the waiting time increases. With 93.1% of satisfied patients when waiting time is over 5 minutes, dropping to 84.9% when waiting time is over 10 minutes. The manual nature of booking hospital appointments has proven to be ineffective and has such needs to be changed. In this manual process, patients walk into the hospitals with his hospital card to see receptionists to book appointments with the doctors. The patient pays for an appointment booking fee and goes to the outpatient department to join a queue and wait until his or her time is up to see a doctor for further diagnosis. This process entails much paperwork and as such, the update of patient records are often not done. Errors in this type of appointment booking are also not inevitable. Phone calls are often set as reminders for this type of appointment booking, which is a very tedious task. If unfortunately for the patient, the number of patients at the hospital at the present day is very large, then this opportunity of booking an appointment with a doctor is hindered. Recently, people prefer to use their mobile phones to render or receive services than other smart technologies available such as web. According to the number of smartphone users is expected to pass 5 billion mark in 2019. Android operating system has also received a massive boost in its usage due to its portability and availability. With the massive increase in the use of mobile phone and its technologies, significant changes can be made to appointment bookings between doctors and patients at hospitals. Smart technologies for mobile technologies have been developed, which consist of the use of near field communication technology, NFC, and Android mobile application. Here, patient taps their NFC card into NFC readers at the main entrance gate of the hospital to check for the information match. Once there is a match, other scheduling procedures can follow. Objective: it aims to reduce and eradicate the manual process associated with hospital appointment bookings and also balance the load between a doctor and its patient. HRS provides the platform for patients to book appointments with doctors in a specific department of the hospital according to the doctor's available date and time slots. Benefits for the society or organization: it reduces the time of the people going to the hospital and waiting for an appointment. People can be updated regarding the hospital timing and slot booking. They can also communicate with doctors at any time through mobile without going to the hospital. People can check whether the particular doctor is available or not in the hospital. Why Android? Android is a mobile operating system developed by Google. It was developed based on Linux kernel. Android is a Linux-based open source operating system which is mainly used in portable devices with the excellent performance, thus making its market share growing. It is one of the world's most popular mobile platform due to the increase in its usage on mobile phone devices around the world. As compared to other countries, India has 80% of Android users compared to iOS or other operating system. System design and architecture. The following figure describes our system architecture and explains how data flows between doctors and patients. In HRS application, communication is done through a web server and the Android system. The web server stores the patients and doctors' entries in a database hosted on the web server, which can be retrieved when requested by the user. HRS retrieves information from a web server's database through PHP code files, which are also hosted on the web server. The PHP files contains MySQL queries that connects to the database to retrieve the required information through a JSON object. JSON objects are readable by the HRS application. The JSON objects are then extracted into Java classes and displayed to the users. Each PHP file contains queries for specific tasks. HRS app calls the location of the PHP file and then execute it to open connection to the database. After the execution of the query, it then closes the connection. System modules. The application consists of main system and two main modules as shown in the figure. These modules are the patient subsystem and the doctor subsystem. There are also several minor subsystems which are derived from the patient and doctor subsystem. All these minor subsystems helps user to access the full functionalities of the application. Activity diagram. The following figure shows the flow of activities to be performed by patients and doctors using the application respectively. Patients registers or sign up by entering their details into the application. After registration, they can now log into the application with their username and password used in the registration for the application. The username and password must be known by only the user unless he or she wishes to share with any other person. If patient's username and password is correct, he or she can proceed to view the patient's dashboard where there are other functionalities he or she can access. In the other way, if a patient username or password is wrong, He or she can reset it to get a new password. After logging in to the application is successful, patients can then view the patient's dashboard, which enables him or her to access some functionalities such viewing his profile, book appointment, view and delete appointment, and also send messages. During the usage of any other functionalities, patient gets responses which is displayed to them. When responses are displayed, patients can choose to continue to use the application or quit using it. If he or she opts to quit using the application, he or she can click logout option to log out of the application. Furthermore, in the doctor's activity diagram, according to the figure, there are similar process and operation just like that of the patient. The difference between the two activity diagram takes place at the doctor's dashboard. After the doctor has logged in successfully, in the doctor's dashboard, the doctor can access some functionality such as view profile, view and confirm patient's appointment, and also send message to patient. Responses after accessing all these tasks or functionalities are displayed to the doctor. The doctor can choose to continue using the application or opt to log out of the application by clicking log out to log out of the application. Implementation. In this session, our system and subsystems are implemented as shown in figure 4. Figure 4 shows the splash screen welcomes you to the application. The application homepage consists of the patient and doctor panels. Patient and doctor register for the application to be able to access patient and doctor's dashboard. Figure 5 shows the patient account sign up and doctor account sign up page respectively. There are similar fields for both users, but unique ID and department field for the doctor account sign up makes the difference between the doctor and the patient. Each, doc each doctor of a hospital has a unique ID, which must be entered for a successful registration. A doctor must also belong to the department in the hospital. After a successful registration, both patients and doctors get an alert message saying registration successful or else registration failed. Notifications are also given after a successful registration. The login pages for both patient and doctors are similar. Patients and doctors enter their username and password to get authenticated before they can use the application. After a successful login, both users can get a message which reads login successful or else login failed. Figure 6 shows the account login page for patient. Patient and doctor dashboard enables user to access other functionalities such as viewing profile, booking appointment, confirming appointment, making payments, messaging doctors and patients, and logging out of the application. Here there is a navigation drawer which displays the dashboard when the user clicks it. Figure 7 shows patient and doctor dashboard respectively. There is a profile page for our application. Patients and doctors can view their application details after a successful login. The profile session is automatically the first page of the both patients and doctors dashboard. During the usage of the application, a click on the profile option of the navigation drawer opens user's account details. Figure 8 shows profile page of patient and doctors respectively. When a patient is ready, he or she selects reason for appointment booking, department, name of the doctor in that specific department, available date and time slots from spinner available in the appointment form as shown in the figure 9. Figure 9. A click on a specific department shows doctor available in a department, and also a click on a doctor's name select his or her available time slots and date. The patient then clicks on the button labeled Submit Appointment to book the appointment. If the appointment booking is successful, the patient gets appointment booking successful message. The patient also gets a notification through SMS message which serves as reminder for his or her booked appointment. Patients can also view and delete their booked appointments. Patients view their booked appointments in a table form, which is horizontally scrollable. The table consists of booking ID, doctor name, department, date, time, reason, status, amount, and a delete button. A patient can only delete his or appointment if and only if the appointment status shows pending. When deletion is successful, a deleting of appointment successful message is shown, or else deleting of appointment failed message is shown, as shown in the figure 10, which shows the patient's view and delete appointment page with an unconfirmed appointment. Doctors are required to confirm patients' booked appointments, so show their consistent to the booked appointment. Firstly, doctors can view the patient's appointment in a table form, which is also horizontally scrollable. The table consists of booking ID, patient name, patient phone, date, time, reason, status, and a confirm button, which is also horizontally scrollable. A click on the confirm button sets patient's application status to confirm. The doctor then gets a message to show that the process has been successful. Figure 11 shows a doctor view and confirm appointment page, while figure 12 shows a doctor confirming patient appointment after patient's appointment are confirmed. An appointment cannot be deleted. Patient's appointment status changes to confirmed after his or her appointment is confirmed by the doctor, as shown in figure 12. The app also provides an inbuilt SMS messaging feature which enables both patients and doctors to communicate with each other. It is available for both users. A user can send a message to the application by clicking the send button, and other user can receive it directly on his or her phone. If the message sent is successful, a message sent message is shown to the user, or else message failed is shown. Notifications are also attached to the messages received. For example, a patient can send a message to a doctor through the app which describes his symptoms. The doctor receives the message and responds immediately. Figure 13 shows an interaction between a patient and a doctor through the application. The screenshot in figure 14 shows when a doctor replies a patient message through the application. Conclusion. In this paper, the main aim and objective is to create an Android application that will help patients to book appointments with doctors of their choice at a hospital and also balance the load between patients and doctors. A patient can delete their unwanted appointments before confirmations. Similarly, doctors can also confirm and respond to the messages sent by the patients through application. HRS application helps to remove the manual nature of assigning patients to doctors and bureaucracy of allocating patients to doctors. Future improvements for this application is possible. In the future, the creation of an iOS version of this application can be very helpful since iOS is also another competitor of mobile operating system. Furthermore, a feature which helps the sharing of medical reports of patient to doctors can be added in this feature. Communication is proven to help in the effectiveness of appointment bookings, and has such voice calls and video call feature can also be added to the application to enhance interaction between patients and doctors. References. These are the references used to develop the Android application. Thank you.